Welcome students in my YouTube channel which is Biology by Mahesh sir. Today we will take the next topic of 10th NCERT which is mechanism of digestion or mechanism of nutrition. So how the food digests in human body or how food digests in an alimentary canal or what is the mechanism of nutrition. So before starting this topic, first we discuss about the two words mechanism of digestion or mechanism of nutrition. Mechanism of digestion means the complete process of digestion of food, but mechanism of nutrition means the process by which food inject, digest, absorb, assimilate and then eject is the complete process is called nutrition. So today we will take the complete process of nutrition with digestion. So first the steps of nutrition. First step, which is the process of ingestion. How food enter into the human body and where it travel. Clear? So it is called ingestion. So in this process, first of all, food enter into the mouth and then transfer to the buccal cavity. So it is the ingestion. So in ingestion you can write the human being pick the small piece of food with the help of hand and enter it into the mouth and then buccal cavity. So the process is called ingestion. Clear? Second, after ingestion, second point is digestion. Digestion means the process by which food digests into their smaller content, into their smaller component. So digestion can be divided on the basis of position into three parts. First, digestion in mouth. Second, digestion in stomach. And third, digestion in small intestine. So three position of digestion. First we take the digestion in mouth. After the entry of food into the buccal cavity, what happen with it? First, food, we can take the detail. So digestion in three parts, mouth, stomach and then small intestine. First we take the digestion in mouth. Food enter into the buccal cavity where teeth masticate the food into small pieces. Mastication of food. After then, mixing of saliva. After mixing of saliva, lubrication of food. After then, ptyalin, which present in a saliva, convert these ptyalin convert starch into maltose. So here the ptyalin which present in a saliva act on the starch immediately and then convert the starch into the maltose. It is a simpler carbohydrate. So first digestion of starch into the maltose with the help of ptyalin. After the complete of digestion, if food remain few seconds in the mouth, that time it convert into the these food convert into the structure which is called bolus. The name of a structure in which the food piece convert is called bolus. So again repeat, in digestion the food enter into the buccal cavity. Now in buccal cavity the teeth masticate the food into small pieces. After the mastication of food, the mixing of saliva by salivary gland. So saliva mix with the food and lubricate it. Now the saliva contain the enzyme which is ptyalin. These ptyalin digest the food into the starch into the maltose. So starch digest into the maltose with the help of ptyalin. Now next, after the complete of digestion in mouth, the food pieces which is lubricated and then digested convert into the structure or convert into the food piece. It is called bolus. Now what happened with the bolus? These bolus is enter into the esophagus and then enter into the stomach. So now bolus enter into the esophagus and after then stomach. So first it is digestion in mouth. Clear? And then equation is starch act ptyalin convert into the maltose. Next is digestion in stomach. So digestion in stomach. Now bolus or digested food enter into the esophagus. Now from esophagus to it enter into the stomach. So in esophagus no digestion. Clear? We can say the no digestion, no digestive enzyme present in a esophagus. Only the digestion which start in buccal cavity can be continued till the esophagus. So we can say that no digestion, no digestive gland in a esophagus. Next is the stomach. After the entry of food into stomach, it encounter with the it mix with the gastric juice. Now these gastric juice contain the hydrochloric acid, and these hydrochloric acid provide acidic medium in the stomach. So HCl provide the acidic medium in stomach so that the enzyme, which enzyme? Renin, pepsin and few amount of lipase can act easily, because stomach enzyme only react on the acidic medium. So hydrochloric acid provide the acidic medium for proper functioning of enzyme. First function. Second, these hydrochloric enzyme kill all germs and bacteria which present in human food. So it is entry of food into the stomach. Again repeat, when the food digests into the mouth, it enter into the esophagus and then esophagus to stomach, where the gastric juice secreted by the stomach wall, and these gastric juice contain the hydrochloric acid which provide the acidic medium. And now these acidic medium is main requirement of proper functioning of renin, pepsin and lipase. HCl also kill the germs which present in a food. Now what is the function of renin, pepsin and lipase, and then digestion? First, milk protein. if milk protein is in a food, that time it react with, so the milk protein in the presence of renin convert into the chemical which is called calcium paracaseinate. Now calcium paracaseinate is convert into the peptones. So here the digestion of milk protein enter into the stomach, react with the calcium in the presence of renin, then it convert into calcium paracaseinate. Now calcium paracaseinate convert into the peptones in the presence of pepsin. So peptone is the smaller unit of protein, and then milk contain the protein which is called casein protein. So casein protein is digested with the help of renin. Clear? If it contain the dietary protein, second, if it contain dietary protein, or we can say the protein in the diet like pulses and any other, that time pepsin directly work and then convert it into the peptones, which are a smaller unit of protein or the joining of amino acids unit. So protein digest into the stomach with the help of stomach, renin and then pepsin. Clear? Second, very few amount of lipid digest with the help of lipase. So lipid in the presence of lipase convert into the fatty acid and then glycerol. So we can simply we can say that only the protein digest in stomach, no other chemical, no other food content digest into the stomach. Clear? So it is a digestion in stomach. After the digestion in stomach, in next video we will take the digestion in small intestine. So thank you for watching my video. If it is useful, so please share to the other students so they can easily subscribe it. Thank you.